ISC is a British engineering and manufacturing company. We specialise in work at height, technical work at height products, rescue products. We export 70% of our turnover worldwide. But so far we didn't get any business in the Middle Eastern sector. And of course we identified this as a really important region for us, with a lot of construction, a lot of oil and gas, and of course government-based tenders, civil defence, etc. So we talked with the Welsh Government, who provide a lot of export support to us, and they told us about the ITO programme, which is International Trade Opportunity. As part of that programme, they identify some consultants who work in territory, who specialise in the territories we wanted to go into. They came back to us with 3 proposals, and out of those 3 we chose SalesMENA. Was for me the obvious one because of the services they offered, and the proposal highlighted quite a lot of detail as to what we'd actually asked for. So we got in touch with SalesMENA, we gave them a more detailed brief, and very soon afterwards they came back to us with quite a long list of different opportunities, different companies within the areas we were interested in. We were interested specifically in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Qatar and Jordan, spread over a number, 2 different visits. So the process was very simple. We filtered the list of different opportunities. The list was probably in the region of 50 or 60 different companies. Filtered that down to a manageable number of maybe 20. And SalesMENA then took that list and started to identify when we could have meetings, to identify the decision makers, and throughout the whole process kept in really good contact with us, and very simple and straightforward process. Now, one of the reasons I chose SalesMENA was because they provided support and assistance throughout the whole trip. One of the great things was they actually provided a driver, and for me, as a first-time visitor to this region, this was really important. I guess trying to drive a rental car around these places without a very good GPS would have been very difficult. So this was something that was immediately a real benefit to me, and very good value. They also provided a local telephone, a mobile phone that I could keep with me at all times, make appointments, check appointments, emergency numbers, anything like that. So this local in-country support was really valuable. So when I arrived in the country, I was met by Mohammed, a very nice driver in a very nice Lexus, and he stayed with me for the whole of the trip and just drove me around from meeting to meeting, planning as we went. That all went very smoothly, and I've got to say was incredibly helpful. Took away a lot of the stress of having to get myself around. In addition to that, I was accompanied most days by the wonderful Frances, who was my support girl whilst I was in country, and her job really was just basically to, apart from making the appointments, was to constantly check them, reschedule them if people changed their mind. She also very helpfully sat on the exhibition stand for me for a couple of days so I could go off and get coffee, and it just made the whole process really smooth, and was a much more efficient use of my time.